Oops, sorry. Sorry about that there. All right. All right. We got January 5th, 2022. 5 days in the new year. Well, hopefully, everybody's having a wonderful time. If not, we try to see the best, even in the worst. But how are we doing today? I'm the motherfucking man called Fresh and Funky. Crazy fucking takes and breaks and everything else. We're gonna break down the sports line here. But I got to give my spiel, my jibe that, I surely do every day. You know, it's another beautiful, wonderful day and blessing. I got I've had this hat for a while. Breaking bread hat I got a long time ago here. And like I said, in no means am I trying to tell anybody or influence anybody in any way or how. It's just, I try to be, I try to be as real as I can be to every person. I try to be transparent. I like to try to let people know what's going on. Unfortunately, in life, not many people would like that. So you have to deal with that when you come upon the situations or whatever. So I mean, it ain't about telling people what to do or this or that. It's that's just, yeah. Well, what I like to do is like to have a conversation. I like to see how people are feeling. How what are you doing? What's on your mind? I mean, this ain't no judgment level here. I ain't here to judge nobody. I ain't no judge, jury, and executioner. No, I'm just a man that wants to have a conversation with people and truly get how people truly feel. Not this, because a lot of people hide behind things. Beside, they hide behind subliminal messages, this and that. I mean, just go there for the first 2 minutes of my spiel here. No, do I talk about sports? I talk about life, and I try to hopefully give some educational things here. I mean, I'm not supposed. We're all supposed to be teaching each other things and supposed to be learning, but it doesn't seem like that's going down. So, but I just like to give people peace of mind. Sometimes it might not like it or not, but it's not. I'm just tired of like, hey, people could say this, but you can't say that. I mean, we can't have that. And it seems like we're trying to live by these laws and these rules, but really we try to make new ones and get rid of these ones and whatever. It's a whole. You Where's the card? It's all tricks of the mind, tricks of the trade, and once once you begin to learn and to start to kind of see things or kind of just like it's like everybody watches a movie. Okay, everybody's played the game Clue. Okay, some people pay attention more than others, and you wonder why people are in the way of life they're in. I'm just gonna say that it ain't no shots to the. It's You're in the way of life because of said so things, whether you did or didn't. It's you're you're in the place you're at because whether you didn't do right or you didn't listen or whatever, you're in the place where you're at. And do you want to keep staying in that place or go deeper down, or do you want to kind of get yourself out? Raise the roof, like we used to do back in the day. I don't know if the cool kids raise the roof anymore and whatnot, but that's just me. I want to give peace of mind to people that you know there's bigger shit going on, and people need to start seeing it, and eventually things we think are so easy and simple are going to be really really not so. But nobody comes to my channel to hear that. They rather come to hear it's about the sports. Whether they do or they don't come to my channel, I'm not here to hate you because you don't come to my channel or not. That's not why I do this. I do this because I like to talk, and I like to talk sports, and I try to talk about other things too. And at least I can sit here and speak. And sometimes I get a conversation, sometimes I don't. And hey, whether I do or don't, I try to keep content, keep content going, as content of good things, not of fictitious. But what is real, what is fake? That's another whole day's topic to try to unravel, peel back like an onion, peel back the layers. But we're here to discuss sports. You know, ever since I was a little yay high man, you know, when I was a little man, I loved sports. I mean, hell, you probably say I fucking idolized it, but not anymore. Not anymore. Hot take of the day. I appreciate the guys that have the talent and the skills to play sports and this and that, but it's not necessarily about that anymore, obviously. But with that being said, I still, love to watch it. Love to watch NFL, college, college basketball. Haven't really got so much from watching the women's. I usually do. I usually get involved in that and try to, but the place where I place my bets, there's no you can't bet on the women's, which is okay. I like to usually bet on them when it comes to the NCAA tournament here. I mean, it's like the men sometimes. I mean, I'm trying to learn a little bit, as far as learning how to pick teams, and you know, I'm just not a big algorithm guy. I'm just gonna let that be known here. Anybody coming here to expect this to be an algorithm show, you could you just you just turn back where you came from. I'm a guy in a big gut feeling. I like to look at what's the stats say to me. What are if I'm gonna look at all that stuff like that. I want to look at stats. I want to see what are they averaging. What's the breakdown of this and that. And so it's learning that right now is it's a learning curve and a learning process. So I'm trying to go out and network and grasp and go where I can get, because that's the type of person I am. I'm a weed connoisseur, so I try to get wherever. I don't just put all my eggs in one proverbial basket, because that's the mistake in life. Everybody tries to put one big old nest egg full of money and try to bet it all on something, and then wonder why we're flat broke and swimming up in our necks in the shit. But hey, that's why you have to live and you'll learn. I mean, assuming we are living and learning in life, but I mean, that's probably the reason. If you're not learning from every situation and learning how to better yourself and overcome, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But we got a great slate of basketball today. Like I gotta tell you here, we have a great slate of basketball here. First, I'd like to get into the NCAA. There's usually that tips off. Oh yeah, we got a game tipping off at 6:30 Eastern here, pretty close here. We got DePaul here and St. John's. I mean, dang, we do got shit. We got quite a bit of college games and NBA today here. So I mean, I personally am just gonna break down games that hey, I'm just not. If you want ESPN, you want all that, you go somewhere else. I mean, when I'm breaking down here and I'm doing the picks plays, and And more, it's just, hey, I'm not gonna sit up here and spend 5 hours trying to break down every game, and I don't have knowledge on every game, and nor does that really matter sometimes, especially if you're a fan and you're rooting, it's a lot different. You know, you're a fan of the team, but you don't really have skin in the game, is what they would say. You don't have you don't have money riding on the line. You ain't got no. You didn't put your money where your proverbial mouth is. You know, that's the old terms of, you know, putting your money where your mouth is. You know, and people, you know, your mouth is writing a check your ass can't cash. You know, I always love those old sayings. You know, they're beautiful, beautiful. I mean, they might be frowned upon nowadays. You know, people probably like, "No, what is that? I've never heard of this shit." But needless to say, you know, I love sports, and that's why I come on YouTube to do this here. You know, I'm not a big guy. Obviously, nobody really comes in here. This isn't like, you know, other syndicated shows or other people that have charisma and they got little cool gadgets and little things behind me. I'm working on it. You know, coming up this March will be the first year, a full year of actually doing this. So, you know, it takes growing pains, and so I got to learn, and I kind of know what I want to do, but I got to kind of build on that, and I got to learn to, you know, but we're gonna get bigger and better, and you know, it's just gonna grow, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get something, taking this idea, grassroots idea in my head, and then put it to this. Now it's somewhat out there, so now I can kind of, and so here I am, just talking sports, rambling, talking most of the time, you know, just aimlessly. So sometimes I'll be putting in my bets, and then I'll go off in a hiatus and a tirade. It's okay, you know, it's all right. You know, that's why nobody comes here to watch me. I'm all over the place. I understand. I understand. You don't want somebody that's just pick up, put it together, man. Put it together. But I like to be funny. I like to be charisma. I like to, you know, show a personality. I feel like sometimes people are kind of robotic. I am doing my stuff here. This is the bet. Gizmo, gizmo. But I'm funny. I have a personality. Sense of humor. Or maybe not. Or maybe like my father, sarcastically not funny. Either way, leave the comments if you ever watch the video. Tell me if I'm funny or should just shut the fuck up. It's okay. You know, I understand. Understand. A lot of people wish I could shut the fuck up permanently, but that's not gonna happen. All right, let's take the. We got DePaul and St. John's here. You know, we got Big East basketball. St. John's is obviously the favorite tonight here, playing in New York, playing in their new arena. They actually got a new arena. So, you know, St. John's, you know, most Manoli alum is Chris Mullen. Good old Mullen ball. Yeah, I like Chris Mullen. Got to see him play. Him, Ron Team C, him and Tim Hardaway, you know, senior. You know, got to see those guys out there, man, and run it. It was just, you know, it's a it was amazing, and even now today in basketball, I get amazed and watch amazing plays happen and dunks and comebacks and shots, and it's probably the only reason why I still watch, you know, honestly. But needless to say, we got a DePaul is +5. All right, so they got to cover the 5 tonight. St. John's has to win by 5. Or if you want to bet money line, you got to bet it on the DePaul if you want plus money. If not, you're -200. Then they have an over under of 153 in the hook. 153 in the hook. Yeah, that's what they call a half. Half is a hook. You know, I'm trying to teach you guys some terms of betting terms. That way, if you ever happen to make a bet, you know, make sure you're legal age, that is, and doing it in legal books, legal, not illegal. You don't want to do any legal illicit books here. You want to do it on the books that are, you know, straightforward. You don't want to go in the, you know, the bad ones. Okay, you don't want to start your betting career on the wrong foot. more than ways than one. And please, if you do bet, please bet responsibly. Don't bet everything in the whole house and everything, and because you think you got a hunch and you think you've asked, because sometimes the gurus can be, they can be wrong. I mean, how many people really had the Lions outright beating the Cardinals that one day, and how many people actually had the Detroit Pistons outright beating the Milwaukee Bucks in Milwaukee? And was this, that was plus 1,000 money line. Imagine that if you would have bet something on that one here. Bet that one with something else, and boom, you would have had a sweet night. You've been living large, cashola, cash money, boss. Like Randy Moss says, cash money, homie, cash money. That's all we're looking for, and that's what you're looking for when you're betting. You're looking for your best bang in your buck. You're looking for the value. I mean, what do I mean by value? You want to look at the value of a game. And that's why some people like either betting pregame, like I like betting pregame. And I've really bet too much in live betting, but it'd be fun if you could really, a certain game that maybe you didn't get to bet on, and it already started, and maybe hey, you find yourself like, hey, the team I was gonna bet on, oh man, hey, maybe they're losing, maybe they're trailing now, maybe you can get that team at plus money instead of having to bet on the other side of the number. The favorite and the underdog, two terms. Favorite is the team that, generally that most people are either betting on or the most favorite to win. Underdog is, an underdog usually generally makes it to where you win more money. All right, with that being said here, it's I'm gonna get a little. I just want to stretch a little bit here, guys. Thank you for not thinking I'm weird because I like to stand up here a little bit. I like to get my posture, just kind of because when I do, I kind of slouch. I'm not gonna lie. And see, I'm rambling on here. Let's see this DePaul game here. I mean, what is my personal feel on this game here? Honestly, we should do our first half ones first. All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that here. We didn't really do too well last night on our first half picks, and we'll review those after we make tonight's college first half picks here. All right. Mm. Hold on a second. I need to give me some water here. Nothing more refreshing than water. And definitely hydrate as well. All right. Now that we got that here, let's go to the first half lines here in these games here. All right. So we have between DePaul and St. John's, DePaul plus 2.5 in the hook. St. John's -2 in the hook. DePaul's plus 155 on the money line. And the over under is 73 in the hook. I'm gonna go on this one. I'm gonna take on the first half. I'm gonna take the plus 2.5 with DePaul. Um, I like DePaul. They're very good basketball team here. They play pretty well on the road. They played some pretty good teams already, battle tested. So whether they win or they cover at least by 2.5, I'm I'm happy with that here. Two in the hook here. Oh, all right. So we got that down here. All right, next game we got VMI and East Tennessee State. We'll move on from that one here. Let's go down. Ooh, we got a couple good ones here. We got Samford here and Mercer. All right. We got Samford plus 3.5 in the hook. Mercer is the favorite, obviously, minus 3.5. And like these numbers are just the numbers I'm getting from my book that I'm on. Samford is plus 175 and over under 68. Both these teams here. I mean, I'm familiar with Samford. They're a pretty good team here. We're gonna take the under 68 in that game here. I think I like the points. I like the points here. And gotta make sure that I put the first half. First half team total here under 68 and Samford and Mercer. All right. All right. Next game we got Virginia Commonwealth. VCU taking on Dayton. Ooh, definitely a game I like there. This is gonna be a game I like here. This is gonna be a game definitely. Like I said, I'm not gonna pick every game. Obviously, there's too many to go and I gotta do a certain amount, and then I gotta basically me and my sister we made a parlay. We didn't take any college tonight. So basically gonna make my picks and what I would make as far as if I'm gonna put a parlay together. So all right, so let's see, Virginia Commonwealth and Dayton +2 VCU. Dayton -2. Hmm. I'll say both these teams are kind of. I like to go the O. I'm gonna go the over here on that VCU and for the first half team total. We're gonna go the over 57 in the hook here and VCU and Dayton. All right, that's why I abbreviate Virginia Commonwealth. I mean, all right, Indiana PU. Say no, I don't like that game. Ooh, Davidson and St. Joe's here. Interesting matchup. Interesting matchup here. I'm gonna take my first money line here tonight in the first half here, and I'm gonna place it on St. Joe's. Joseph's here. Money line plus 130. First half there. Another game here. We got Alabama and Florida. I'll save that for the. We got Citadel and Western Carolina. I'm gonna take the half a point here with the Citadel here in the first half. The Citadel plus the hook. All right, first half. Okay, we got five. We got five already. I found my other money line that I'm gonna bet here. We're gonna bet the money line first half on Temple on the road, taking on Central Florida. Here's the money line plus 245. Temple's a, Temple's a good basketball. They, I mean, football they were this year. They were okay, middle of the road, pretty much average. Basketball they're playing all right this year. So Central Florida, they had they played some big name schools like Michigan, and they put the thump to them. So we'll see about tonight against Temple. All right. See another one I like. I'm gonna take the under the team total here. First half team total under 68 points in the Youngstown State and Robert Morris here. All right. We're at 7 there. I found my next one on the point spread that I'll take here. All right. That's 3 here. We took so far 3. The point spread here. Take Wolford at home. Minus the hook. They got to win by me leading. All right. And uh, I'll take the over 61 here. And the Battle of Wisconsin here. We're going to take the first half. Team total over 61. And on Milwaukee. Yeah. One more. Mm, 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 Um, take this last one here. I'll take first half. Valpo plus the 4 within the spread. That will be make our make a always make a dollar bet here. Need to try to see what exactly would it would cash out if I actually made this bet here. Yeah, it would be a lot of money, that's for sure. Okay, on this bet, this 10 team first half, if we were to make these picks into a 10 team parlay, it would cash out to $1,430.85. And all right, now we're gonna make the full college game picks here. Kind of see compare our first half to the full game. Like I said, I don't generally pick the same games, so I try to stay away from the games that I have currently picked, just so that way I don't, you know. But yeah, I just and if you're at home, you can do your own type of, you look at, just keep your own like little score of yourself of what pick by the spread, of course, obviously. I mean, there's no bets are basically, hey man, you just pick the team and boom. Most of us wish it was that easy to do, to be able to say, man, make the bet on this team to win. That's it. No points, no nothing. That's why certain people bet a certain way. It's not like, oh, people are betting because they want to fucking be a-holes. And all right, that being said, here, let's get this. Let's get this one started here. All right. For me, this has been a team that I've always pretty much put a bet on here, and they've pretty much covered for me every time I picked them on the money line, and that's VMI. Them is my first solid bet there here, plus 115 here, money line. You know, their team last week that I picked them here, they came through and won the whole money line. But man, first half they were losing by a little bit, but they came back. So look at some teams is like, oh, maybe they're just not a very good first half team, and they just play really really well second half, make better. So try to bet according to that here. I'll take my first under here. between Indiana, Purdue, Fort Wayne, and Cleveland State. Under 148 points total team total. All right. Yeah, they got Florida favored here. I like Alabama's basketball team here. I like Alabama here. I think they take them on the money line here. Plus 105 here. Uh, mm, I like this over in this Houston and South Florida here. I like the over. Over 121. The hook here. Houston. All right. Hey, turtles, turtles. Settle down there. Tulane, East Carolina. Mississippi and Tennessee. I haven't seen Mississippi, doesn't seem like. But we'll take Ole Miss plus 17 tonight here. That might be scary for some here. Ole Miss here. Plus 17 here. Point spread. Alright. That's 5 here. Alright, we got firm. We got the Furman. Greensboro's at home here. Take North Carolina Greensboro here on the money line here. That's plus 150. Plus 150. Right, we got 6 there. And then got my next one here. Under 151 and a hook. Team total in UMass. Richmond here. Alright. Bowling Green and Buffalo, okay. Take another under as well here in that game here. Under 162 total. And Bowling Green, Buffalo College, Buffalo University. All right. I take Creighton plus the 10.5 tonight against Villanova. All right, one more. Mm, take the one on Missouri State. I'll take Missouri State. One. All right. So we put our to bet this as a parlay here. The cash out. Cash out would be here. All right. So if we made that, if we made this 10 team full game and bet $1, we would make $996.32 if all 10 teams cover what I bet. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good odds right there. And we're gonna do our NBA one right now. NBA, you know, and then we'll get into our NBA bet that we bet. And like I said, I'm gonna try not to bet the same, but I might have no choice in certain ones here because the NBA one's gonna be a hell of a lot different. Like the college here, I mean, I'm so, so yeah, so we're out here. We're out here just doing this, getting this done, and then we'll be on to watching sports here. I just kind of like to try to do it. Some people are people that don't like to, they don't want to bet late. They like to bet early. And I'm somebody that likes to, because you never know, because if you bet on, let's say you put your bet on a team or something, and let's say that said so team all of a sudden something happens, and like in this, like we've had it. I mean, my sister had a couple bets where we bet early and we had a team in that parlay and that team didn't end up playing. The game got postponed or canceled, and so therefore that cancels out your parlay, and cancels out your bet if. So it's just the word to the wise, if you're ever out there betting, make sure both teams are gonna play and there's no last minute. Oops, oh this team ain't playing now, and then you just you put that team in your and it just totally just screws up everything. But nonetheless, that being said, here we'll do the first half one. We'll do the first half first here. The NBA. Last night I didn't do so well there either. But we'll go over 'em. We'll go over once I make my bets here and then all that. We'll go over, last night's to tell you exact because that way I can tell you exactly how many picks that I got correct, and so that way, boom, like you know. So we're definitely gonna do that here. We got NBA first half picks. All right. First game we got on the docket here. We got Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Orlando Magic. Orlando, they're feisty bunch of ballers there. They're trying to find themselves an identity as a basketball team. Come together with a bunch of young talent. So hopefully that young talent will flourish into right now this season might not be, but if they can build upon that, I think that's the difference. People, if you can build on something and it's going to be going somewhere, than just building something and it's not going anywhere. My best example in basketball is Sacramento. Like the Kings, for whatever reason, like after the Bibby and Chris Webber and Mitch Richmond and Bobby Jackson, all those guys left. You know, they were okay with Booby Cousins and Tyreek Evans, but then there's just I don't know. They kept getting these players, but you're kind of still in the lottery pick every year. So it's just like, are they really getting better, or were they regressing? And a lot of it can't always be about the talent either. It's got to be about the GMs. It goes from the top down. If an organization is ran well, you wonder why you know they might miss a season here or there, but they're always competing. Yeah. Okay. With that being said, here I am gonna take. I'm gonna take the first half Magic plus the 4 in the hook on the point spread here as my first pick here, and and I'm gonna go with Pistons plus the 6 here against Charlotte here as well. All right, so we're gonna go first half Pistons plus 6 points here. Points. Yeah. So then we have the Rockets and the Wizards here. And I'm gonna take the under. Take the under. The under 119 and a hook. Oop. Team total and Rockets and Wizards. Okay. I talked too fast. All right. Then we got Spurs and Celtics. I mean, I went Spurs last night on a money line, but on the point spread, and I got kind of spurred by that here. And I just feel that I'm gonna take the under 114 and a hook here. Under 114 and a hook. Team total in Spurs and Celtics here. All right, then comes to the Warriors and Mavericks here. Mm. I want to take the Warriors -2 in the first half here. Alright. Brooklyn Nets. I'm gonna take. I took Pacers money line last night first, and it didn't pan out for me. I'm one of those guys. I'm gonna double down on that here. First half, Pacers money line plus 205. Oh fucking forget. All right. We got the Thunder and the Timberwolves here. Mm. Let's stick with the Thunder Buddies here. I think the Thunder Buddies can maybe keep it close early here, but I don't know about late here. So it's plus 210 here. And then we have take the Hawks -1 here. All right, two more. Take Miami. First half. Heat. Hook. All right, so we have to pick one more here. I'm taking the Utah Jazz. Taking the Jazz game, or we're taking the Raptors game here. I'll take Nuggets money line here. First half. Nuggets money line here. 110. Okay. Put $1 on it here. And a lot of money. 1,875 and 74 cents. A lot of money. Cash out on this parlay here. All right, and that's just the first half here. And this is just the picks that it's not that I'm gonna be, oh man, I'm some mastermind. I just pick what I think. I don't go off algorithms. I just kind of look at, okay, how does this team look? What's the numbers look like? What's this? Okay. You know, you either make the stand or you ain't the stand. You, you either do the running over or you get ran over. They say back in the day. It's either you get punched in the mouth or you do the punch in the mouth. Don't be the one to get punched in the mouth. All right. So we got our first half parlays. We got our that, NBA full picks here. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. Now this one here. All right. So in my first half parlay here, I have the Magic plus the 4. So I mean, obviously they think there's gonna be points to be scored in this 214 here. I on the other hand here, I'm a proponent of. I'm gonna take the under 214 here. I don't know. I'm kind of an under guy here, and the underdog guy most of the time here. Taking all the underdogs here, and Magic and 76ers here. Doesn't matter who's at home or not here. Um, I'm gonna take the piss. In this one, I'm gonna take Charlotte on the money line here. I'm gonna take the Hornets money line here. I'm I like the Hornets. I like what they're doing. I think they're going in the right direction. So are the Pistons, but Hornets I think have a little more healthier talent, healthier team right now going out of here. So all right, then we got the Rockets and Wizards. Uh, let's see. Alright. Um, well, the Wizards here. I'll take the Wizards and the points here. Wizards. Wizards. 7 and a hook. Right here. And I was wrong side of San Antonio here. I'll take the under here. So I might be on the bad side of the Spurs again. I want it. Taking the Spurs here. Spurs plus 7 in the hook. All right. All right. I'm gonna take the Mavs here on the points here, plus the 4.5, plus the 4 in the hook here. Mavs plus the 4 and all right. I like the under 224 and the Nets and the Pacers here. I'll take Thunder Buddies minus the 9 or plus the 9. All right. And the Bucks here. 221 here. I'll take the Raptors again tonight here on the money line here. Covered last night at home. See the Raptors can do it 2 nights in a row here. All right, 2 more to go here. Take the Kings plus 2 here. Here. Gonna take the Blazers in the money line tonight. Mm-mm. All right, so that if we made it a bet, would be $500, $540.16 here. All right, so we're gonna read. I'm gonna read off our bet tonight here, our NBA bet here, and then we're just gonna sign off here. And I think Thursday, I'm gonna talk more about the NFL and want to make sure it gets closer to, 'cause we got Saturday football, so want to get back to that because we're gonna have playoff football here. So I mean, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I got my fantasy. I got one championship still to play for this weekend, and another team just consolation. So far, I got third place. I've got second place. I've got last place. So and then the first and a first place. Sorry, championship already. I won in the championship in the NFL.com. So I can win another one here. I could sweep NFL.com and win two Super Bowls there. You know, had a chance to win, and win three, but well, possibly four, but I fucked up on that other one too. So, but hey, I'm not. Hey, I'm happy I got one, and if that happens to be the only one I get, so be it. It's one. One is something. It might be the loneliest number, but definitely counts for something. So we're already on an hour and 7 minutes. All right, cool. So yeah, we're just gonna, just gonna read off my bet here. All right. So tonight the bets that we have tonight we have 76ers money line. We have the over 228 and over 228 in the Pistons and Hornets. We have the under 230 in the Rockets and Wizards. We have Celtics money line. We have the over 213 in the hook in the Warriors and Mavs. We have Nets money line. We have under 217 in the hook and the Thunder and the Wolves. We have Bucks minus three in the hook on the spread. We have the under 234 in the hook in the Hawks and Kings. And we have the under 223 in the hook in the Jazz and Nuggets. If all that parlay catches, we win $176.99. So almost $177. But that's the actual bet that we have put on here, and we still have. So all the other ones are just me picking, and if I put that as in a parlay bet, all those picks that I picked and put them in a parlay bet, I treat it as that. So that's gonna do it for today. Hopefully, I'm gonna win some bets and try to cash out here. But yeah, it's definitely been been getting back on the grindstone, trying to talk about the betting and stuff more, and try to get into that. Like I said, I'm learning a lot of stuff, yeah, getting myself ready for all that stuff. But hey, I don't want people to think that I take my picks as diamond and gold. I mean, please, no, no, no. I'm only betting because that's what I bet on my gut, how I feel. I don't take an algorithm. I mean, I look at stats and all that, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's ultimately down to what happens with the guys on the court, and the referees want to screw you. Or, yeah, referees make some bad calls, but if the players can't play or they don't, then you shouldn't leave it up to the referees to decide your fate. But sometimes It's a matter of fate, a matter of fate. You hope, and that's part of betting. Betting is knowing that you're not guaranteed to win. That's why betting is not easy. If betting was easy, everybody would do it. But I always tell people, please bet responsibly. Please bet responsibly. But we definitely hopefully cash some winners tonight. I know we got the basketball game's gonna be coming on here. Let's see. Got my NBA players already out there, already in the lineup here. Check my Yahoo right here. I screwed up. Uh, Ooh. Oh. Uh, ESPN wants MLB Manning cast with their Aaron. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. New NFL crackdown will cost teams draft picks. I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy. Let's go to my fantasy right quick here. But Bengals gonna rest Joe Burrow, so the guy I'm playing has Joe Burrow as quarterback. So I don't know what his options are gonna be, but all right, let's go look at this. Let's check out this lineup here. Oh, we're 4-4. Okay, we're tied up here. All right, Mitchell. All right. Okay, so he is playing tonight. PJ Washington is playing tonight. Okay, that bodes very well. I mean, I'm sure he's gonna play tonight here, but well, just for the. All right, so waiting on Jalen Suggs and Isaiah Stewart to come back. Then I'll have a full team there. At least that team's not, shitted. All right, this team. Damn, I'm losing by the same record I lost by last week. All right. Um. Yeah. All right. There we are. Yeah, Zion. Yeah, I mean I don't know. I mean Zion, we might not see him till after the All Star break. At this point here, I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with that situation. That's just that is just a crazy ass situation in itself. Yeah. But yeah, Joe Burrow and Joe Mixon is headed to the COVID-19 list here. He's going to the vid list. He's going to the vid list, everybody. But yeah, appreciate all the love and for the two people that put thumbs up for me. Thank you. Appreciate it. Try to do the best I can. So, till tomorrow, till the next show here, and until the next day of NBA, college, NFL. I don't really get too much hockey. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't hate hockey. I just don't know too much about the game. So no, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. Bye bye. Let me put no robotic shit in my damn chat. But yeah, hopefully take care of yourselves. take care of others, think positive. Let's try to be. Let's manifest good things instead of bad stuff. And understand that it's always going to be an uphill battle. It's never going to be easy. And if you did think it was going to be easy, then and your life is too short. So enjoy it while you have it and value it. Don't. Till tomorrow. Check y'all out. Peace be with you.